Hi everyone, it's Kate Zukas here and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the spiritual influences and spiritual teachers that have helped me on my own spiritual journey. So I know last week I spoke to you about a book, which was The Alchemist, which was one of, pivotal in my inner growth as well as personal development. And today I want to talk to you about a spiritual teacher, and there are many of these that I'll be talking to you about over the coming weeks. But for today, I want to be talking to you about Mike Dooley, who is an author. He focuses on law of attraction as well as manifestation and visualization. He's the author of many books. He's also been involved in The Secret. So some of his books were Totally Unique Thoughts, Manifesting Change, and Infinite Possibilities. So for me, one of my friends introduced me to Mike Dooley, and I guess that's how a lot of the teachers that I've been introduced to have come from friends, and I guess that's why one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos is to help expose you to some of the teachers that are out there that you might be going through something that you need a little bit of a boost with, and there are some great teachers out there with some great messages that can help you on your own spiritual journey. So Mike resonated with me for a number of reasons. So again, I think I was in my early 20s when I first, kind of got to know some of Mike's work and some of Mike's teachings. And I found that I really resonated with his story. So he's very authentic, and I know most spiritual teachers are authentic. They've gone through the hard yards themselves to get to kind of where they are today. But he does kind of make it look effortless as well. But with Mike, I found that his story around, he was a consultant working in a big corporate, was there for many years, and then decided to leave and take change his lifestyle as well as start up his own business. He's very creative. His writing is amazing, and he was able to use that obviously to his advantage to get to where he is today, but his writing is absolutely beautiful. I'm in a similar situation. I've got a corporate background. I love doing a lot of my spiritual development on the side, and one day hopefully that this is kind of what I really want to be doing full time. So that's one of the things that really resonated with me with Mike, was his story, and gives me hope, and I know others hope that you can do what you really want to do. And I know I'm on my path. I'm doing a lot of what I really want to be doing in the future now, and that's what I'm focused on as well. So Mike also introduced me to Notes from the Universe. So I joined these many years ago and signed up to these, where you get a note from the universe into your email nearly every day. I think he does 5 days a week. So they're little bits of inspiration that just help you through the day. The creativity in these Notes of the Universe is so inspiring. The language is beautiful as well. And I think that's one of the things with Mike, that when I started to get these notes from the universe, when you're going through a hard time, it does give you a little bit of a boost. It gives you a little bit of a hope, and it gives you something to keep you going. So that's a bit of a tip that I've got from Mike Dooley, is around these notes from the universe. I still get them to this day. I still read them, and I still file them, and I really enjoy them. So they're the one thing that from Mike Dooley that's kind of really got me started. A couple of the teachings that he really drills home that I guess have got me to where I am today is around thoughts become things. So, he's obviously got TUT, which is, I think, Totally Unique Thoughts. Thoughts do become things, so choose the good ones. Why would we be focusing our energy on the thoughts that we don't want to happen? Your thoughts are so powerful. And it's okay if you slip up. And this is one of the things that I really like too, because we're all learning, we're all growing. And one of the things I find is that if you do get into the pattern of negative thinking, and we all have those days, is that just one positive thought can change everything around for you. And don't worry, about manifesting all this bad stuff with those negative thoughts, because your positive thoughts have got so much more power in them than your negative thoughts. So try to flip it around if you find yourself slipping up into the habit of some negative thoughts entering into your mind. I think it's about being conscious of it as well and raising that awareness. And being conscious of where are you directing your energy to. If you want change, if you want to be manifesting in your life, you need to be focusing your thoughts on what you want to manifest in your life. So don't waste your energy on other stuff as well. It's just all noise. Just focus on really what you want. Mike really got me into visualization and really doing short, sharp pieces of visualization, because I didn't have the attention span to be doing long visualizations. So I try to keep my visualizations short and sharp and really powerful on what I want to create in my life, and setting those intentions through the visualization process and putting yourself in the picture. I know that that's one thing that I've really learned. Like, when you're visualizing, make sure you put yourself in the picture. He's got some great stories in some of his books around people who visualize, but they're not actually visualizing this for themselves, and then other people actually attract what they're visualizing because they haven't put themselves in the picture. So that's something really, really important that I've found and that I've learned with Mike's teachings. And the other biggest thing is, that I know he talks about all the time, is don't get stuck on the cursed hows. How am I going to achieve my goal? How am I going to achieve my dreams? Don't get stuck on the hows. You've got to leave it up to the universe to help you, and leave space for the universe to step in and help you to achieve your dreams. And, I can even see with the way my path has gone, you've got to let go, you've got to surrender. Obviously focus on your vision, do the visualization, move towards your dream, but at the same time, you've got to be flexible and let the universe step in and help you. And sometimes they'll redirect you to something that is so much better than what you thought you had planned. So don't get too stuck on the how am I going to achieve this, because it is such a stuck point that you really can block you from achieving your dreams. So that's something that I wanted to leave with you around some of those points. The other point that got me through some really challenging times of my own with Mike's teachings is around, if you're stuck and if you're at rock bottom and you don't know where to go, do anything. So do anything, do anything to help yourself. If you're at that bottom, anything is going to help you. So make sure you are taking steps, and sometimes I know it's hard, but even asking for help, doing something every day that's just for yourself. And I know I use this story all the time when I was going through a work challenge a number of years ago. And, I picked up Mike's teachings and I was reading it, and he said, just do something nice for yourself every day, no matter how small. And that act is something to symbolize that kind of self-nourishment that you're going to be giving yourself, and just, self-kindness that you need yourself to do for yourself. So when I was going through this work issue that I was going through a few years ago, I decided, at 3:00 every day, I'm going to go out and get myself a hot chocolate. And that was going to be my act of self-kindness for the day, that no one can take this away from me. I'm going to go out and get my hot chocolate. And as I would drink this hot chocolate, I would be absorbing all of that self-nourishment that I was having. So it was so small, but when you're going through a tough time, giving yourself something as small as that, because it was a really tiny gesture, really helped me get through the day. And it's really funny how you start to really look forward to that moment as well, because you're like, okay, this is something that I'm doing for myself. And then I think you start to also attract that energy as well. And then other people start to do nice things for you, and you start to help yourself. So I think that's some really valuable teachings from Mike Dooley. So I wanted to just share those teachings with you today, and how much he has inspired my own spiritual development and my own growth, and also a big gratitude and thank you to these spiritual teachers, because they obviously give a lot of themselves, and their teachings are so valuable to others. So one of the reasons why I'm doing this is a big shout out and a big love, heart and gratitude to all of the spiritual teachers out there who are helping us on our journey. So namaste everyone, and stay tuned for more in my spiritual boosters that I'm doing weekly, as well as my spiritual teachers and influences that I will be sharing with you. So I hope you're finding this valuable. I'm loving doing these videos and sharing my path and my stories and my inspirations with you, and hopefully you're learning something too. So all right, peace out everyone. Have a great day. Bye.